100 parts. Not counting part 0, since technically that was a sort of part 1A, with 1 being 1B, if that makes sense. But yeah, even though Scarlet and Violet were released last year, I don't know. Does it feel like it? Anyway, well, I guess that at least there's the league points. Imagine if that Glalie were the shiny. Imagine if it were. I'd already picked one up back in part Blue Eyes. Anyway. 2 down, 2 to go. Well, 3 if you count Kiran, but what are the odds that someone's going to count that? I've got half a mind to bring Ogerpon and a Thievin 3 to the next Elite Four member, but I don't think the Elite Four themselves are going to have any dialogue for this. 78 to 86. I think what this team needs is a few more items. Held items, anyway. A little shake. Well, considering how fast Funny is, the rain will persist for longer than usual. 8 turns. Which, come to think about it, I probably could. Razor Claw increases crit chance. I might as well go like that with Hellweather. Although it would probably make a little more sense on Funny or Phalix. Who has my... Oh. Hold on. Shell Bell. X for box view. I might as well. Covert Cloak. This would... I have a held item here. No, I don't. That's just... This Chansey has an item. Put it in the bag. Alright. That little distraction out of the way. Oh, that's rich. That's rich. You have the glasses. already have leftovers? Oh, right. Yeah, I kind of just remembered that luxury balls are 3K a pop. Quick balls are still 1K though. If there's one ball I would have expected to get a price jump, it probably would have been the quick ball. Alright. Never melt ice. A small ice club. You are on the surface instead of actually in the water. Oh. It's shallow water. That's what's going on. Wait a minute, is that Heat-Sweetened Quillfish? Heat-Sweetened Quillfish. That is not something I would have expected the terrarium to be able to bring back. Nuts. But also, back in Gen 4, I would not have expected Poison Fang to be able to inflict Toxic instead of Poison. I get that they both deal... I get that they're both Biotype statuses, but still. Porygon. I might as well use these. Smearables here. Download. Increases attack or magic based on... I already have one. Get out. Or to be more accurate, get me out of there. Do I already have Dewgong? Minchia. Really now? Do I have one? This should get me one. Quillfish, by comparison, did not have an evolution until Legends Arceus. So, since it was a single stage one for quite a long time, of course they were going to make it harder to catch. Doyle! Hello. Medium candy. In a place where we have level 70 wilds. For a second, I was a bit surprised to see Deerling here, but then I remembered, wait, it has seasonal forms. Where am I going? I get that I'm in the winter biome, but I'm going in the wrong direction. I guess technically I could go to the top of the mountain over there. Get the height to do a... not quite an endless soar, but get some distance. Then again, I kind of forgot that gravity has a sort of effect. Oh. Looks like I'll be able to reach it. Healing machine to register this. Magmar for warmth. Excuse me. What type are we looking at? Dragon. Opulescid. I probably should have looked at these. Nimbasa. Whoops. Yeah, I should have looked at the profile sooner. Checking one more thing first. And we are looking at... oh, fairy type. Alright, save. That is Duraludon, I think. Yep. Ah, come on. Drain, you're already the reason I get to take on the challenge at all. That works. But yeah, okay, so I'm pretty sure there is a trial first. I get that you're giving me a free pass. Hey, Rebel Fire, does this sound familiar? Terrarium only battles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Technically, no, I'm not. pretty sure I actually... But yeah. I don't think anyone in this current team qualifies. Hellweather comes from Area 2. Iron Luz comes from a Shiny Hunt Area 0. Transferred this from Shield. Kitakami. Yeah. Of course. Of course, you would pull this garbage. This is not Brazil, but you get the idea. I think I had some Kitakami catches other than Mickey. Crystal Cavern. Oh! Terror Raid. Galar. Pokemon Go. Heart's Gold. Another raid. Technically, this guy. This was transferred from... Yeah, go. But this means I have to throw out my whole team again! Oh, hang on. There we go. Reveler's Road. I think this was Kitakami. Waterhead. Spring Pan doing all the way out here. And then the biome. 14th. I would probably need some doubles in order to set up Smeargle's moveset. The level is not really an issue. I can fix that with Experience Candy. I absolutely need to be able to negate Truant, or Slaking will be a sitting duck. Seriously, just protect on the turns it can actually act. Segitor. We're going to, well, really. And what the hell? Grobska. This was in one of the pre-terrors. Bug Buzz, Psychic, and the ability to basically steal buffs and breaks. Or if I had some stat recoils such as Leaf Storm, transfer the breaks to the opponent. I think I remember how to level this thing up. Did I catch a... Did I straight up catch a Gothitelle? It would help if I pressed the right button. No, one was in the main game, one's in Pokemon Go. Technically, I could bring in the Electros. Oh. Hold up. Not done yet. Skill link. Yeah, skill link could be rude. Actually, let's delete Last Resort. Then remember... I forgot how to evolve Minchino into Chinchino. We already have Tickle for the break move. But it looks like your multi-hit stuff is... I'm actually not sure I'm going to be... I'm actually not sure I'm going to be using the... Oh, your IVs are better. IVs are better. Oh, no, your IVs are better. I'm not sure what happened there. No nature. Your attack is slightly better. Well, I have a Kingdra with a Fairy Terra type. For whatever reason. I would probably need Terra Blast to make it work. Water and Dragon is kind of a stable type combo. If I had Galarian Wheezing, or technically Global Coughing Line could do the trick, thanks to a hidden ability I want to say, specifically neutralizing gas to shut down Truant. If I had that, I could probably get away with trying to use Slaking. But without that, without any way to negate the ability as a sitting duck, I would need to trade Rhydon in order to evolve into Rhyperior. Good IVs though. Not so much here. Kingdra has some good IVs too. I get the feeling that if I try going immediately, I'm going to get owned. Especially since we have... Well, I probably could connect to the nets, but... Two ground types, one is dragon, one is rock. Whoops, summary. Okay, so rearrange moves. Defog breaks evasion. It can also delete, I want to say entry hazards, but apparently recently it was changed so it can also delete barriers. Which might have been helpful against... No, wait. Iron Bundle would have just destroyed Jose if I tried. Whirlwind. Maybe if you had entry hazards. Part normal. This can break defense. This can flinch. But it doesn't look like you're fast enough to actually take advantage of... This breaks attack and defense. This requires Power Herb. Increased crit chance and flinch chance. But also 90% accuracy, and again, there's a charge up turn. No. And I don't think Tailwind's going to make the likes of flinch chance work. Well, I could get rid of the accuracy problem with one turn of Hone Claws. Come to think about it. I am probably not building this right, and you could probably also forget about me pressing the ask for advice button, since that won't actually accurately say what Mega Man NG would do here. For example, I don't think he would actually want me to throw Hone Claws out of this moveset. No secondary effect. Aerial Ace. 101 accuracy, but also it actually runs off the right stat. So it's going to do way more than Air Slash could. Rearrange the moves. One turn of Hone Claws would also erase Crush Claw's chance of missing. Flygon. We have Earth Power and Earthquake. Dragon Rush, I think, is the... Yeah. Oh! Yes! Drawback is I can't really run a magic build with Dragon Dance because Dragon Dance buffs the wrong offense. But also, well, I could try this. This might be a little redundant. Dragon Claw? Yes, Dragon Claw. I could get rid of the riskiness of... I could get rid of that risk of Dragon Rush. Rearrange things. Okay. For this, I think what it takes is you have to hold the switch upside down when leveling up the Inkay. So, let's see if I have this right. I have this right. Sorry you can't see it, but let me actually put this back in. I'm going to have to resync the... I'm going to have to resync with OBS. And actually, I probably shouldn't have done that just yet because it's going to be easier to type it in than to use the controller. I have a bit of trauma from facing this thing back in Keemstar Simulator 2013, but not enough to avoid using one myself. Hang on. Let's actually get the right ability on you. Actually, let me make sure you can actually get the moves I'm looking for. Well, Superpower is one of them. I could also... Oh, this affects both mons. Foul play. No. Hype. Whoops. It would help if I pressed the right button. But yeah. This elite trial is I can only use mons that are caught in the terrarium. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to use some TMs on this thing. But I have... Uh-oh. I should probably be a little afraid to ask what happened. should let me narrow down what TMs I can use on Yarlathotep. No. Oh, this looks like it would be hilarious. I wouldn't be able to buff on the same turn I use stored power, but this could just turn into a Gotham that rolls. It's also cheap. It's also pretty cheap to build. 3 should do. I'm obviously not using all of them on Nyarlathotep, but you get the idea. Side shock. Foul play. I have 3 rock slide TMs. But anyway, for once I'm looking for the moves with stat recoil. I don't have any other dark types on the team. Uh-oh. It is not looking like I can actually build the monstrosity that I faced back in Kalos. Although maybe there is something I could still do. Increased crit chance. The target's attack is what matters for Night Slash. No, for foul play. Some same type attack bonus moves. Power Trip would probably be hilarious, but I don't think... Is that actually a TM? Not looking like it. And come to think about it, if your setup is also your damage dealing moves, you could probably go with the Assault Vest for more spirit. It's just a question of what I use as coverage for the 4th move. Although I do have some ideas. Your crippling weaknesses are Bug and, to a lesser extent, Fairy. Is Stone Edge a TM? Oh, well, there's Rock Blast. Rock Slide. This has 2 flinch chances. Rock Tomb. I have enough TMs that I can afford to... Alright, so this isn't quite the monstrosity I had to face. You have a capsule and a patch. Yeah. Reverses the effects of all buffs and breaks that would apply to this Pokemon. Either bring its weakness to take it down quickly, or watch it just go to town. Yeah, it's pain. And we are moving that over to you. Okay, so Flygon. Rhydon. I only have a one-hit knockout move, but I don't have a way to increase the accuracy of that. Articuno would probably be funny to use here, but the one I want to use is the shiny icon in Pokemon Go. The one that's waiting for me to catch the one that's in the winter biome after enough blueberry research. At least I think that's how it's going to work. Hammer Arm. This lowers the user's speed stat, which would be an upside in a trick room. But Kingdra. Increased crit damage. Flash Cannon to break the spirit of fairies. Although fairies tend to have a high spirit, so this won't really be able to... Not much of a punish. Yawn, in theory could, but I think I'd rather have a buff. Wait a minute, Wave Crash? Water Shifted Brave Bird. Or, yeah, Brave Bird. I was going to say... There's Dragon Dance, but I would have to... I'd have to provide the physical attacks myself. Maybe. I don't really have anyone else that benefits from... Do I? No, I don't. And this is kind of a messy moveset. Gastro Acid. This would delete Slaking's ability. Although I would have to give up a turn. Luckily, Electros has no weaknesses unless its own Levitate gets negated. You also have Coil, which... Attack, defense, and accuracy. Basically, one part bulk up, one part hone claws. Although if I went with it, I could then try to fit in Slaking after all. Magic Rhydon would be funny, but no. Oh, I probably should have dumped Discharge since it runs off the wrong stat. Headbutt. Excuse me. Okay, so what else do we have? Nope. Okay, so this doesn't look like a good team, actually. What did I... Hold on. Savanna biome, coastal biome, canyon biome. Terror raids don't count.
What? Did I scare you?
Yeah. Okay, so back to the drawing board. Wait a minute. Nope. Also, I'm not using fling. Mega kick would run off a stab, but well, okay, it has more base power than Dragon Rush at least, and that's kind of all it has going for it. Since we're using slaking after all, get rid of headbutt to make room for gastro acid. That way I can turn on slaking. Alright. How about now? Let's do this. I think. Okay. I think I know what happened actually. One of the side effects of ICAM is a running nose. So lead sturdy. Yep. say goodbye to your truancy. Well, that looks familiar. 68. The only experience gain on any of my mons is 1 level for Inkay to evolve into Malphite. Okay, now deleted. The crit very, very much mattered. Sarcasm. Bam. Oh, that was only 2 mons. And it puts me in front of the next trainer. Let's see if you have an answer to gastroacid slaking. You probably do, actually. You're both ice types. But I think Sand Slash is steel, so... Miss. I think that has a flinch chance, but you have to be faster in order to actually play those odds. Uh-oh. Ice Steel, I think. And you survived. Safeguard blocks statuses. But I have more hammer arms and more superpower. Probably should just use superpower there. A little bit of delay there to make me think I missed. Alright. But I do need the Electros back online so that I can get Slakings. So I could get Slaking online. It would help if I went the right way. It would help if I went the right way. And before anyone who watched the Super Mario RPG playthrough asks, I don't think I was taking Zycam during the post-game for that. Elec types. Well, you're kind of going to be in a shock yourself. In for a shock yourself. Ray the student. Okay, maybe not that easy. Magnezone and Gastroacid Slaking. Bam! Except even if that had been enough, Sturdy would have blocked the one shot anyway. Then again, Magnezone is probably more well known for Magnet Pull, which traps Steel types. I guess in the end, it was like here. Okay, let's go ahead and. I don't think. Oh, I think I know what I do here. I realize I don't have. Oh, great, paralysis chance. But there goes Magnezone. You're down to 1 mod. And I still get distraction. I needed to lose 2 coin flips there for me to get the free turn. Or, I guess, a discounted turn or something like that. Owned. Yeah. Luckily, I didn't actually have to go back and do any catching to get through this. Are you going to force me to fight you under the same circumstances, or can I use my actual team? Alright. So I can actually switch up. Placeholder. That's my level distribution. Psychic, Electrain, High Tower Pleroma. Markings. Oh. As in those. Alright, just to double check. Technically both. Electrain. Rain. Technically Rain. Yes, Rain. Was Daria on the team? She might have replaced Chosen Slayer, actually. Yeah, let's do it. I'm using my Rain Elec team first. Obviously. The basic form is one of your mods. Alright. Dragonite Flygon. I just realized I still don't have Play Rough for Iron Lotus. Hold on. Who's faster? Uh-oh! Well, I guess technically it is handy for... Hang on. Flygon. Flygon again? Apparently fighting is neutral ground. I guess that's one I'm not so familiar with. Oh, this is probably actually stupid. Or you could go after Hellwether first. Ouch. Life Orb. I did not pay enough attention to... Ouch. Luckily, Ice Spinner doesn't have a high power. I think what its secondary effect is it destroys the terrain. After that Stone Edge, though, I'm not risking bringing Funny. Not that Funny would actually be able to do much. Let's go ahead and... take a chance. And that chance is not going to pay off because Earthquake actually does damage. Now your mons are faster. But there goes Flygon at least. Ice, Dragon, and Fairy. I just realized, since you have a speed boost... Oh, that looked a little messed up. Wait a minute, Funny has Ice Beam. So unless you have coverage for this, I think you're getting it. It doesn't affect Funny. You're only using it on Mickey. Oh! Uh-oh. Focus Sash. I get. Why did I never put Dragon Claw on you? I never took the time to farm the last item needed for the TM. That's why. Daria isn't going to be able to get a heal pulse off before Mickey goes down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mickey's toast. But you weren't taking any chances. I didn't keep track of how many turns left there were for Tailwind. Flinch chance. Oh no. Leftovers though. Alright. That breaks attack. That could be a problem. Guess who forgot you had that? And Tailwind is over for us over that turn. So watch this. Go pear-shaped. Calm Mind buffs the wrong defense. So this magic and spirit buff don't really matter. Because you still have more ammo for Thunder Punch. And I think that has 100 accuracy, so... Also that. I need to move my team around if I'm going to use the Rain Elec against you. I guess in theory I could use... No wait, the dolls are level 100. I'm not using level 100s for this. Unless the second half of the DLC actually goes that far. It seems cheap to bring legendaries to this. I might have to break apart the... Yeah, it looks like I'm breaking apart the dragon thing again. Mickey is staying. Funny and Hellweather get owned by Rock and Elec. Well, Hellweather doesn't die to Elec, but it dies to Rock. Grounded Dark. You die to Ice. Which that Dragonite has. I am not too thrilled about this. Oh, hold up. Why is King Steel not in there already? Come to think about it. Oh, wait. Haxorus has a rock attack. Delphox isn't lasting 2 seconds. Level 100, level 100, 100, 100. technically resistant. Well, you take neutral anyway, but you die to ice. 100. Incomplete moveset. I need some TMs in order to fix this up. 100. You break the wrong stat. Also, you don't have Confuse Ray anymore. I switched out for Nasty Plot. I would probably need some bait like Dragonite before I can have Gisto Besto set up with Nasty Plot. So there's 5 months. I could probably try using Iron Lotus anyway. Whoop. Well, who's faster? Of course. Right. The speed investment. And you probably need to be switched over to Adamant so you can reclaim that spirit, even though it didn't really matter in this fight. We'll have to see how this goes next time. I probably should have planned something a little higher end for episode 100. Sorry.